Hi, I'm James.
I'm Beck.
And this is our YouTube channel.
Do you come from an under? But women glow and men thunder. Can't you hear the thunder? You better run, you better take cover.
Alright, this is our honest review of our Drifta rooftop tent. We've had it for over a year now, just on weekend trips, and now we've been living in it full time for the last 12 weeks. So let's get on with it.
To decide that the things that I tried were in my life just to get high on. When I sit alone, come get a little.
So we're just going to run through pros and cons and what we've done, what we've changed on it. The biggest pro for me is definitely the boot holders. There's nothing worse when you've got muddy boots and you've got to leave them down the bottom, or it's raining, you've got to leave them down the bottom. On the Drifta rooftop, they come out with boot holders, which are great, and they've come on both sides.
A big pro is definitely the weight and how slimline this rooftop tent is. It weighs only 60 kilos and I'm pretty sure it's only 160 mil high, which is a big plus with fuel prices these days. That's probably the main reason that we went with this tent, is just try and keep everything low profile and slim, but it probably hasn't really worked out in our favour.
So a different pro would definitely be how spacious they are. I can reach my hand up there. We did buy the 1.4 model, which equates to a queen bed, so we've definitely got enough bed space. It has pretty big windows, which helps you look at the view. Pretty good. And yeah, so it definitely has more than enough space for both of us in here, which is definitely a plus. Aside from it being spacious, it's also a plus that we can sleep up both ends. Like, you're not restricted by height or whatever. If we park up on a hill, we can put pillows one end or the other, vice versa, it doesn't matter. It's definitely a good thing. And now for the con list. We've been on the South Australian coastline now for a couple of weeks, and we've definitely discovered that it is bloody windy, and that is our biggest con in this rooftop. It is shit in the wind. This rattles, this here against the hardtop is really bad. We'll show you later on in the video how we've made it a bit better, but yeah, wind in this rooftop, it is not good for it.
Stock mattress, terrible. Would not recommend to anyone. It is a bit of styrofoam with about 20 mil of high density foam. If you want to sleep on a bit of bloody rock, you'd probably be better off, so I would not recommend the stock mattress. All jokes aside, the stock mattress that it comes out with is pretty terrible. Like I said before, it's good that it's such a slimline tent, but it's really hard to fit bedding in here when you've got the stock mattress in here. They do give you a mattress upgrade if you want to spend extra money, but something we weren't interested in. It's still, like I said, can't fit all your bedding in, and I don't know how great it is either. I haven't really slept on it, so I can't comment on it. But yeah. Another con would be the ladder points. This is what it comes out with. You can buy extra angles to bolt on here. Again, another extra. As you can see, started ripping, it's rusting, it's destroyed all the paint on our tent. But like I said, there is options to fix that, but it should probably come out standard, our thoughts. Now, because this tent opens up from the side, this side hard panel is really steep, which means the solar we get isn't always great. Like, sometimes in the afternoons and mornings it's absolutely perfect, but it's very hard to get some good solar rays onto your panels to stay at camp. I have actually made a mount that it flips up flat if I want to, but we often just put the rooftop down flat during the day just to get a bit more solar and keep the batteries charged up. Now, we decided to go with a 270 freestanding awning, which means they're heavy, and the Drifta rooftops are not rated. They've got channels, but they're not rated for these heavy awnings. I think they're rated for 18 kilos or something like that. And being that it opens up on the side, you've got to allow for the tent opening up, and like this being high enough, I can just sit under the awning, and then also your doors opening up and them not being too low as well. So A few things you got to think about. We've made up these awning brackets, which have worked so far, but obviously you have to get them fabbed up if you're not very handy, and it's just another expense.
There has been quite a list of cons, but don't get us wrong, it is still a great rooftop. We would recommend it for a weekend rooftop. Would we recommend it to live in it? Probably not, but that's just our personal opinion. We do have a couple tricks and tips for you guys if you are stuck with it like we are, just to make it more livable. So as I mentioned earlier, it does get quite windy in here, and sometimes it is very unbearable. The hard shell and the canvas creates a channel for the wind, and it just goes crazy. We have, I think the best tip of all time is to put a Velcro either side of the little window on the back, and that helps stick it so there's not as much room for this side to go like that. We just got heavy duty Velcro. We ended up gluing it on there because it did come off, but yeah, that's definitely a tip that we recommend.
So as we mentioned before, the mattresses they come out with aren't that great. We decided to go with a self-inflating mattress. We went with the Zempire Monster Mat. We can fit 4 pillows in here, a quilt, and it all packs down easily. We're even thinking about putting an extra little eggshell topper in here just to make it a little bit more comfy. But the mattress is, I'm pretty sure, 100 mil once it's blown up, which is much better than what you can get with the stock mattresses. Now, with how much solar we're running on the roof, we've got 360 watts coming in. The hard shell likes to close. We've had it a couple times where it's almost closed on us. So we had to add this little extendable pole to hold the hard shell up. I'm pretty sure the ones come out now with locking mechanisms. They go on the gas struts. I'm pretty sure, don't quote me on that, but yeah, it's just something else we had to buy to make our life a bit easier. So another problem with the wind was this was really loose and flapping. So we've actually just put a bit of double-sided Velcro, and I just slip that up until it's tight. And also the wind catches on this strap in between the pole and likes to vibrate as well. So just put another bit of double-sided Velcro there, and that sort of took care of that. But it does still get a bit of a vibration through there, but it's just something you've got to put up with, I guess. Thanks for watching our review on our Drifta rooftop tent. This is our opinion, and everyone's gonna have a different opinion, but we just thought this video was necessary because none of these facts came up when we were doing research for this tent, and we probably wouldn't have bought it otherwise. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you later.